Have you ever been chilling in the ocean and thought to yourself, I'm glad I'm not stranded out there? Well, do I have a game for you. This is Subnautica, a beautiful and terrifying ocean game, and I'm going to be playing it. So stick around and enjoy the video. We're in. So firstly we need to get a scanner tool, I'm pretty sure, or a repair tool. So we're just swimming around trying to find what we need so that we can actually get started. Okay, cool, we can head back to our little life pod. Let's go get some cave sulfur. There we go. Ow. Repair tool. There we go. Oh, let's just rewind time with our repair tool. Perfect. Can I scan anything? Counter. I can make a counter. Oh, we got a radio signal. Alright, let's go explore. What the heck is that thing? No. Bro, I've never been around those before. What the heck? That is so weird. Sea glide fragment. Let's go. That's what we want to swim faster. Oh, life pod 3 is no more. Is that? Oh, mobile vehicle. Right. Cool. We'll be able to make a sea glide when we get back. That's all I need. Now I've got to swim back 500 meters. It's not that far. Yeah, we could swim way faster now. Okay, let's just go find some silver. I just need like 3 bits, I think. Yay, there we go. We got all I need. So we'll make the rebreather. We'll make the habitat builder. Let's go build a smaller little base somewhere else so that we don't have to live off the life pod. This is going to be our tiny little base for now. Do we get a bit more? But we'll chuck 3 lockers in here. So I think that's all the storage we'll need. Yeah, that'll be plenty. So we can just chuck everything in here that we don't want on us. Let's go and find some water fishies first. And then we'll set out on to the next distress call. Oh, Seamoth fragment. This will be the start to our cool little car. I'm gonna go down. Oh, there's big mushroom thingies. This is really cool, but I have no idea if I should be down here or not. Oh, let's go over there too as well. This is oddly close to the Aurora. Let's dive deep. Going 250 down. We're back down near the same mushroom area. If we need to dip out, we're probably gonna die because that is a long way up. Oh, a bed. Let's go. This is what we need. Alright, we'll come back. I just gotta go get some oxygen first. Ah, I'm gonna die. If we need to dip out, we're probably gonna die. No, I'm dead. I'm dead. No. Already? Oh. You gotta remember that it takes a while to get back up. Oh, the ambient sound terrifies me. I'm not done down here yet. I'm gonna come back down again. Okay, I made it this time. And I'm getting so many like things that I don't need yet, but it's super helpful to have them anyway. Oh, this is my last modification station upgrade. Cool. I've got a... Wow, that's the quickest we've got something like that. Make this now. Make a thermoblade. If we have 4 lithium, we can make that. Not a lot yet, but that's okay. It looks cool. Let's make our thermoblade. Cool. Fire knife. There we go. So this is what we need to make our Seamoth. So once we get all the fragments for that, I think we need 2 more still. We'll be able to straight up make that. Here's a Seamoth fragment. Okay, we just need 1 more. Here we go. Let's go make our Seamoth. It's really easy. I think I already have everything for that. So. Oh. It's just like fireworks. Cool. Always love watching that explosion happen. Let's make our Seamoth. Let's go. Oh. Smacked it a bit. We now have our Seamoth. Let's go over to this thing. Things everywhere. What the crap was that? Let's go get some oxygen real quick. Oh, what broke my... Oh, I've already broken my Seamoth. That's what made that big loud sound. And now I'm dead. Alright, round 2. Okay, I'm back. 1 lithium, come on. Okay, well, I've looked at that now. Let's go look at that anyway. It's an island. I'm flying. May as well go and have a look. Okay, well, we might die of starvation, but that's okay. Already died twice already, so... I don't like that sound. There's the lithium. Alright, we can dip out now. Let's get out of here. Let's go make our cool tank. We've got a cool new tank that does way more oxygen. Yeah, 129 seconds of oxygen is insane for the start of the game. Alright, those poor fish are just going to stay there forever. It's not my problem. So, we've got that one to go do. Yeah, we'll go explore this straight away. And then we'll go over to that one. Alright, nothing special in here. Gonna have a look around because I think there's Cyclops parts around in this area, so that'd be really cool to get. No, okay, I'm leaving. I don't like that one. Oh, moon pool. Let's go. I definitely want them. This is the last bridge one. Moon pool. There we go. We're gonna make a moon pool when we get home. I ended up scanning a few things and getting distracted on the way to the next life pod. But it was for the best, as I found some very useful items for the future. Okay. We can go home and make everything cool that we just got. I'm gonna get this Cyclops way sooner than I thought I was going to. And we're back. Might as well make a propulsion cannon now anyway. We're gonna need it for when we're on the Aurora. Here we go, the Great. Awesome. Moon pool. Let's park our Seamoth in her. Yay. There we go, this is Geraldine. This is our Seamoth. Here we go, now we can make a whole lot more things. Let's start by getting the depth module, and then after that we can get the second one. After that we can get the third one. We just need a magnetite, I think. I had to go out and grind some materials to actually make the first depth module. Let's make our depth module. So now we can actually dive down a lot deeper. Actually, I think I've used like 300 for the first one. It's not that bad though. It's better than what it was. After that, I got very invested into upgrading my gear to suit the needs of these vast oceans. This purple mushroom area was a great place to find good materials that I needed early game, like magnetite, lithium, and diamonds. I explored this area for some time to get everything needed for the upgrades. Right, I forgot about that, so we're gonna have to go over there as well at some point. There's our big upgrade already. 900 meters this thing can now go down. We have 31 minutes until we have to go over to the Sunbeam landing site. I need to make a few more things, such as I would like a battery charger. Let's put this, I don't want to make it too far away. Let's just put this above here. To pass the time for Sunbeam to land, I went looking for Cyclops parts, but had no luck searching this terrifying place. It went nighttime, I couldn't see a thing, so I left. Let's head over. We have found another island. What the crap? I didn't know there was one over here. Okay, I'm gonna park here. Things are happening. Holy.
Driver, we see you. Touching down.
There's the ship.
Change course. Set thrusters to full.
Whoa. Well, that's unfortunate. Sunbeam got shot down. At least it's now daytime. Whoa, ion cube. Yoink. Those sounds are kind of scary, but they're really cool. This place is where a lot of the story and lore gets learnt. As you may know, this planet has been infected with a sickness, and the aliens of this world, known as precursors, built this giant weapon to keep the sickness from getting out. And yes, I did get poked. Yeah, we just explored the place that shot down our only way home, so that's great. Probably sparks a lot of confidence in myself. Alright, can't hear no Reaper. I can hear a Reaper. Swim. Go fast. Alright, let's go find the rest of the Cyclops parts. With much luck, it took me several scary butt-clenching minutes, but I found the last 3 Cyclops parts needed to build the Beast of the Seas. We got it. Okay, let's dip. I've had enough. Then, a lot of time was spent gathering the resources needed for this absolute beast of a machine. Essentially, a portable underwater house. It only took a slight amount of ingredients, but it will all be worth it in the end. I've got most of everything I need. I think all I need after this would just be the 6 lithium to make the plasteel ingots. 1, 3 and 4 over there. 3, 4, 5. Oh, there we go. Found all of it straight away. Yay. Okay. Here we go. She's so beautiful. And boom. Let's go have a look at her in all her glory. Oh, all this storage. We can add more. I think we're gonna make her pink as well, like the other one. And then her stripes can be yellow. Alright, what we're gonna do, we're gonna put an indoor grow bed probably like here. Then we can just grow our own food so we don't have to rely on eating fish. Oh yes. Sick. Let's have a look at her outsides now that I've coloured her. Oh yeah, she kind of looks blue right now, but that's just because of the lighting. Look at this beast. They match. It was time to do the unthinkable and take the unsinkable over to the Aurora. This meant I had to get past my fear of those wretched Reaper Leviathans and swim past one in my submarine. This turned out to have been a great idea, however, because the Reapers couldn't hurt me while I was inside. Ooh, there's a Reaper. Look at him. I hope he can't hurt my ship too much. Oh, he's coming. Here he comes. He's lifting me out. I can't do anything. He's just on me. Oh, he's going away now. If you want to get to the Aurora without having to deal with the Leviathan killing you, then just use the Cyclops. Welcome to the Aurora. This is where my character was a janitor. Oh.
What are you?
I think there's going to be a lot of stuff that we can scan down here. And scan, I did. The Aurora is where you go to get all of your prawn suit fragments. I ended up getting all 4 needed in literally one of the first rooms you walk into. The prawn suit is going to be heavily needed in the late game. I eventually made my way to the drive room to fix all the engines up. Cyclops engine efficiency module. Woohoo. Using my repair tool, I rewinded every hole one after the other until it was all fixed and would stop from leaking radiation. Yay! So we've saved the planet from nuclear radiation. Oh, he's coming. Oh, no he's not. Then we'll go get focused on making a cooler and bigger base so we're not just crammed in all in one section. Oh, I got that after I've already explored it? That's unfortunate. Okay, I am going to have to start deconstructing this base. It served me well, but I don't want to live here anymore. Yeah, let's take my Seamoth, find a spot that'll be suitable. Alright, time to make a base. Start by making the moon pool again. I did indeed start with the moon pool to Doc Geraldine. I then made my way over to 2 multi-post rooms for lots of space. I just kept building and adding on things because you can never have too much in Subnautica base. Building a scanner room was one of the best things I've ever done. It just made the rest of the building process way easier. The base would be using a mix of bioreactor energy and solar panels, hence the indoor grow beds. I think I've just finished up with my base, so this is what it looks like on the outside. Very windy, wavy, looks pretty cool. Yeah, I'll take a tour through it now. This is the main moon pool where I put my Seamoth. Oh, there's another one there for when I want to dock both of them in here. Then you walk through here, there's a Keep Calm kitty poster, pretty cool. That leads to the moon pool. This way leads to the main area where I do all my shenanigans. I got a battery, power cell charger, modification stations here. The main power of the base is here for the bioreactor. Yeah, we got a poster, a bench, the fabricator and radio. We can go down here and it is my bedroom. It's nice and cozy. We go through here, we got an observatory. These are not worth it for what they cost, I won't lie. We got a cool scanner room in here. Helps me find all the things that I need. So yeah, we can find a bunch of easy resources by using the scanner room. Now we take this way over here, leads to the other moon pool. That doesn't get as much love, but oh well. There's a window here, and then we walk into the storage room. I don't know what, there's a counter in the middle. Might put something on it when I get something. And then down here is a indoor grow bed area, so possibly either food in one and then the other 2 can be for the bioreactor. So yeah, this is my cool new base. I'm very happy with it. I'm very proud of it. I like the look of it. It's very, very nice. We're on our way to go find a better food source and explore this floating island. Alright, we made it. And that is what we're here for, those. So we're going to go and explore old homes built by other people that lived here or survived here. I did find the food source I was looking for, but I had to battle a cave crawler for it. I only barely won. Alright, that's what I need from this. If we could jump in water somewhere, that'd be nice. We need to go back to the Aurora, because last episode I was exploring it. I did it too early, and now I've only just gotten the captain's quarters code, and that's how you get the rocket to leave the planet. So I took my giant Cyclops back over to the Aurora, and didn't run into any problems with the Reaper, thankfully. Made my way through to the living quarters, input the code, and got the rocket blueprints. Geronimo! Bye! On our way home, we are going to hit the island because I want to grab some lithium. Now I'm going to take just my Seamoth because she's way quicker and I'm sick of taking the Cyclops everywhere. Let's see. That's the way to the mountain. Holy, I'm flying. This was a scary time for me because I was constantly under duress from hearing the roars of a Reaper the whole time. I didn't even get that much lithium anyway, so it wasn't even that worth it. So I just went home. Let's go to my scanner room and we'll have it scanned for metal salvage so I can get all the titanium for the plastic ingot. I already had a lot of the parts for a prawn suit, so I collected a few materials for it. That's the big parts out of the way. I've got gel sacks growing. I have to go get 1 ruby. We can go make our prawn suit now. Sweet. Oh, thanks. Alright, we're gonna make her the same colors. Sweet. Next thing we'll be getting some upgrades. For these upgrades we are going to have to go down deep. We're gonna go find its arms for it. Off I went to the floating islands. I read on the wiki that you can find the prawn suit arms there, and I knew it was safe. I only found one drill arm, so it wasn't great, but it was close to home. There were a few shale outcrops about, so I made sure to get those. Wasn't that successful? I only found one drill arm. I think the Grand Reef has other things as well, so we can go over there. It just made us stasis rifles. That's cool. We can freeze physical objects in place now. The wiki was coming in super handy for me. It said I could go to the Grand Reef and find the prawn suit arms, so that's where I headed. I spent ages looking for anything in this super dark place and eventually stumbled upon something. I just found a wreck in the Grand Reef. Hopefully it'll give me things I need, like a thermal plant. We've got our drill arm now. We can go back and make that. Ooh, grappling arm. We only need one more of these after as well. There it is. That being all I needed, I decided to go back home and make them. I made a quick stop to get some deep shrooms first though. So drill arm is about to be made. So that's that done, out of the way. I thought I knew the layout of this oceany land, but apparently not. I was on my way to the blood kelp zone and I think I went to the dead zone. This area just kept going down and I got scared quickly and ascended looking at the wall just in case. Eventually I made my way to the blood kelp zone and everything was good. For some reason I thought I needed hydrochloric acid to make benzene, but you just needed 3 blood oil. So I just went and grabbed a bunch. Here we go. Here is our grapple arm, so that we can swing around in our prawn suit. So something really strange happened to me, and I don't know what was going on, but for some reason my Cyclops started randomly moving around like it was possessed. It was weird because there wasn't anything around that could push it, so it did this on its own. I just finished searching a wreck and was looking for Cyclops death modules, and this randomly happens. Now the reason I'm in the blood kelp zone again is because I'm in search of Life Pod 2. Life Pod 2 has something special in it, which is Cyclops death module blueprints. I need those to go deep down because I would not feel safe going that deep down in just my prawn suit. I've just found it. There's nothing scary around either, except a warper right there. There we go, there's my Cyclops depth modules. Now we can get out of here. I don't have to come back here for a while. That took way too long to find. Plus steel ingot and 3 rubies is really easy. We now have the depth module for a Cyclops. All our things have 900 meters, so that's really good. To get prepared to go to the Lost River, I need to make some things, and I'll put a list up right now. So I got to work, getting every resource needed for this great deep plunge I'm going to take. I made everything I needed down there, so I didn't have to come back up for a while. This was going to be a long and strenuous journey, so I didn't want to have to waste time. I figured instead of making a new one of everything, to just bring the ones I already had made, because I wouldn't need them up here when I'm down there. This worked out for the best, so I didn't have to get even more resources. We've got the resources now, so it's time to head down into the Lost River. I am going to go there now and probably get very scared. Off down the steep hole that the blood kelp zone has to offer. As I descend into the darkness, the scarier it felt. 500 meters down, so I'm glad I got that depth module because we would have already been getting crushed. This area is actually really cool. Eventually I think does go to a ghost leviathan. I think right now we're fine. So yeah, here we are. There's the Lost River. I'm gonna drop ship right here. Oh, there's the ghost leviathan there. I think it should be fine. Hopefully. We'll see, I guess. Very cool sounds. That's crystalline sulfur, so we need that stuff as well. I don't feel insanely safe right now. Here's what I'm gonna do. Let's access my upgrades and take the drill arm off. I can just go around picking up everything. I don't have to get out of my prawn suit. These are right there. Just get as much of this crystalline sulfur as we can right now. I did forget to get a few things, so I might have to go pick it up. I forgot the lubricant and I forgot the upgrade console. We just gotta go back up real quick and then I'll be back. Okay, made it back down. I tried my absolute best to navigate my way through this area, but this ghost leviathan had different plans. It would not leave me alone, and it was rather frustrating. I didn't know what to do, so I got out and fought him. Hey buddy, I'm gonna fight it. Come with me. Oh, that didn't work well. I must have scared that ghost leviathan off with my fearless courage, because after that, I did not see him. I continued making my way through this area and eventually made my way to a new area. This area is one of my favorites in the game. It is absolutely stunning, the visuals are amazing, and it is so vibrant. This giant underwater tree is beautiful as well. Yeah, definitely hard enough here for a thermal reactor. Crush depth. Okay, we will go somewhere else for the time being. I didn't realise I was right there. I'll build my base right here, I think. Here we go, nickel ore. Yeah, that is probably all the nickel I'll need for now anyway. If I bring it over here, it's very warm, so I can build it there. So real quick, I'll build everything that I need to. I started off by making the moon pool first. I then gave the base power through the thermal reactor and power transmitter. Quickly, I made a vehicle upgrade console to make 2 upgrades for the pawn suit, and then after that I made the battery and power cell chargers to finish the base off. I've made everything and I've got the depth module 1 and a jump jet upgrade. I've got a base of operations now, which is great. Let's go get the materials. We need 6 lithium, 6 kyanite, and then we should be able to make all the upgrades that we need. I don't actually know where a lot of it is. I'm sure we will find it eventually. So we found the lithium. Once we get all that, we just need the kyanite. So off I went in search for this kyanite. I searched everywhere for it. It ended up being way further down than I thought it was going to be. We need both these resources to make the next depth module upgrades for both my machines. This allows us to go to 1700 meters deep to complete the game. I did eventually find the kyanite after thinking some quartz was kyanite first. Once we get this, I'm going to go all the way back and make all my upgrades that I want and need. After grabbing both items, I swiftly headed back to base and acquired both upgrades that I needed. Both of the new depth modules have been made. Thing is, I might get lost on my way back up. I'm sure that won't matter too much. It did matter. A lot. Let's just go. This journey took a while. I had to get out of my Cyclops and into my pawn suit just so I knew where to go most of the time. After I found my way, I swam back to my Cyclops to continue on the mission. Majority of it, I was just going down and eventually made it to the inactive lava zone, where I started to hear some strange sounds while out and about in my pawn suit, but realised after it was only the blowholes. Pretty cool sounds in a big massive open area, so I have a feeling there's like a lurking something. Yeah. I'm gonna go back to my Cyclops and try and get over here with it and then keep exploring. We've got the Cyclops over here. I'm just gonna kind of drive in. I think there's like a big hole that you gotta go down. There was indeed a big hole. Well, I found the hole. I guess we just gotta go down. Oh my god! We've gone down the big hole, made our way to this massive lava zone, and there's a big creature over there as well. Note to self, when crossing a giant underwater lava pool, don't forget, I need a blue tablet. Oh, I don't have that on me. I thought I just needed a purple one. Now I have to go and find a blue tablet. So I did some research and found where it lays. After retracing my swim steps, you gotta find this arch, which is back up the hole, run through a bunch of tunnels, then there will be an alien base. You enter. Input a purple tablet. Take blue tablet. Drill ion cubes while listening to this idiot.
Who are you?
Anyway, once you've done all that, leave the place, drop down the hole again, and cross the lava ocean. We've made it back with a purple tablet now. Are we ready? I think we're ready as we'll ever be. Let's go. Holy. Here, the Sea Emperor basically just swims around and talks for a while, until she eventually goes over to this mound, blowing it away and leaving a portal for me to leave. After I opened the portal, it unlocked the hatching enzymes. Very, very cool. Thank you. Alright, so there's the hatching enzymes. We need ice stalk seed, fungal sample, ghostweed seed, bulb bush sample, and sea crown seed. Shouldn't be too difficult. So there's a bunch of these portals around. You can go through them and it leads to each seed that you need to get. Time it all. I jumped through each portal, trying to find each sample needed to make the enzyme. I might add, I thought it'd be funny to add a different sound effect for each time I got a new one. This third sample happened to be over near our Ghost Leviathan friend from last episode, so I made sure to be in and out as quick as possible because I wasn't trying to deal with no Ghost Leviathan. Finding it didn't take long. Now onto the fourth. This one was one of the easiest ones, meaning all I had to do was swim up and slash at a tree mushroom. Last and very least, this one was no different than the previous one, and also majority of the others. Leave portal, room, walk out, hit first thing with knife, get the sample, and leave. We have now gotten all the things to make the enzyme. I'm going to go back to my Cyclops to go and make it. Yeah, and then I can hatch these little sea emperors and hopefully like save the world from the infection. After making said enzyme, on my way back, I didn't realize the sea dragon has its own animation attack. We'll hatch her children now, which in a way makes me their father. Look at them go. She continues to talk about something while I touch gooey thing and stay living. We are healed, not infected anymore. I'm going to quickly go shut the cannon down. Here we go. No, not again! Now it's all shut down, and she's now on the ground. And thus starts the wretched journey back home. So I can finally leave the planet though. This was one of my favourite parts of the game, so I can't complain about being down here. First, on the way back, I had to figure out my way, so using the map on the Sea Glide carried me through this part. Once I got back in my Cyclops, it was smooth sailing, until we ran into the Ghost Leviathan again. Or should I say, he ran into me. It's always this Ghost Leviathan, always gotta be a problem. I've got no idea where I am, this is not the way I came down. I swiftly repaired the unsinkable and carried on swimming, cutting like half an hour of getting lost into a minute. Yay, coming in on my amazing base. And hitting fish. We're back. Excitedly rushed into my base to see it had been not maintaining itself in my absence. Before I do anything with building the rocket, I do need to go and find the Cyclops shield generator because that is part of building it. I'm gonna head off to find that first and then I'll get to building the rest of the rocket. Thought it was going to take me longer, but yeah, didn't really. So yeah, now we've pretty much just finished the game and we can leave on the rocket. A nice view of everything from up here. Now we just got to turn on all the switches and systems. Now let's make our time capsule. Let's do that. It's off my base. We've got our lithium, gold, a thermal blade, repair tool, that, and a titanium. So that's my time capsule. Now we can just leave, launch rocket. Let's go.
On your command, Captain.
Do it. Watch out, birdies. Off we go. There goes my time capsule. Yay, we finished it. We're off to the snow ocean next. We'll be back as someone else. Subnautica finished. A huge thanks to everyone who tuned into this series or just this video. It means a lot and I had fun. Be sure to check out other videos and feel free to subscribe. See you later.